The dust settled in the quiet archives of the great library, where silence was not merely the absence of sound, but a heavy, velvet presence. Elias, a keeper of forgotten manuscripts, ran a trembling finger along the spine of a book that had been misplaced for centuries. It was bound in a material that felt disturbingly like living skin, cool and pulsing faintly under his touch. He had spent his life curating the history of others, cataloging the rise and fall of empires, the trivialities of kings, and the mundane recipes of long-dead peasants. But this book, this was different. There was no title on the spine. When he opened it, the pages were not paper. They were shards of obsidian, thin as parchment and polished to such a high sheen that they mirrored his own face with unsettling clarity. As he stared, his reflection did not mimic his movements. Instead, the reflection in the stone smiled, a sharp, hungry expression that Elias knew he had never made. The reflection began to trace a path through the air, its hand moving outside the boundaries of the obsidian. Suddenly, the library vanished. The stone walls dissolved into swirling, nebulous color, and Elias felt the floor drop away. He wasn't falling, though. He was being pulled, folded into the very ink that had stained his fingers from the ancient pages. He realized then that he hadn't found a book. He had found a doorway, and for the first time in his long, stagnant life, the story was no longer something he read. It was something he was becoming.